Brady struggles big time in Buffalo, but still gets the win. Marcus, are you taking it or leaving it that we should be concerned about Brady?
I'm leaving it. Tom Brady is playing in the first year without Rob Gronkowski, playing without James Devlin at fullback. The Bills have a good defense, by the way.
Yes, they
do. And people forget that this is the NFL because of the success of the New England Patriots. This is a long season, a lot of weeks. I'm not concerned about Tom Brady.
I'm taking it. I am concerned about Tom Brady. The fact of the matter is he was not his usual self last season, and he's 150,000 years old. Then he doesn't practice during the week. He says, hey, I'm not a spring chicken anymore. Goes out, gets beaten up by the Bills defense. They were kind of lucky to win the game. And if you notice what's happening to him now, he came in, game manager, great defense with Belichick, turns into Tom Brady can carry the offense. You don't have to worry as much about the defense. We're back to the defense has to carry Tom Brady. That's what we're at. And he's a game manager. It's not the same guy.
Well, first of all, if the defense has to carry Tom Brady, you're acting like that's all Tom Brady's fault. Sony Michel is not running the football effectively. There have been some issues on the offensive line. Rob Gronkowski is retired. Julian Edelman is hurt. And then Antonio Brown gets exiled. And we don't know about the consistency, dare I say, of Josh Gordon. Even though he's on the field, and we definitely appreciate that, the reality is that some days he's up, some days not so much. And so even when he's there, some days he's there
what are you trying to
more
say?
than others.
Oh,
and as a result of that,
I'm rooting for you.
No, we are rooting for him. We are rooting for him. Our prayers are with him. The point that I'm trying to make to you is that there is a
one day at a time.
One day at a time. There is a level of inconsistency. Tom Brady has to deal with all of that.
This is rapid fire. Everyone, just want to remind you of the
Okay.
rules.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray yet
when
to
you're talking.
taste victory. I never talk. That's the thing.
Please.
Take it or leave it. Kyler is better off without Coach Kliff Kingsbury.
I would take that. And the reason why I would take that is because if I'm going to point and we're going to point at Freddie Kitchens, who we all believe in, by the way, and we think he's got a chance to be good. But if we're going to call him out for being a first-year head coach, how come we ain't calling out Kingsbury? Here's the reason why I'm going to sit up there. I say I'd take he'd be better off without Kingsbury. You wouldn't have a job in the NFL if it wasn't for Kyler Murray. Because we knew that Kyler Murray was going to be in position, you're going to have the number 1 overall pick. And you like Kyler Murray. That's why this man has a job to begin with. So I'm going to
take it, too. It's not that Kingsbury can't be a good coach eventually, and maybe this will be proven wrong. But based on the information we have now, based on the evidence, he's not a good coach. He wasn't a great coach in college. He's not a good coach in the NFL so far.
Preach! Thank you. Yeah, he better off with him because he sucked at Texas Tech.
Without him.
Without him. All right, take it.
That was good, Marcus. I
know.
appreciate that. That was real.
We've been saying it.
All right. The Falcons dropped to 1-3 after a loss at home to Tennessee. Take it or leave it. Max Kellerman, Matt Ryan is not the answer for the ATL.
I'm going to take it. Look, how good does Shanahan look right now? Kyle Shanahan, that team has not been the same since he left. I've always thought Matt Ryan was a very good quarterback. I give him a B+. But he is mistaken for an A or an A+ throughout his career, and I never considered him that kind of quarterback. He's a B+ quarterback. If he has a great team around him with a great offensive coordinator, maybe. That's not the case right now.
A B+ would be good enough. I'm going to leave that because a B+ would be good enough if your coach was acting like he knew what the hell he was doing, and you had coordinators who did the same. Matt Ryan is a damn good quarterback. Is he shy of greatness compared to the Drew Brees, Tom Brady of the world? Aaron Rodgers, of course he is. But the reality is that you can't tell me that it's Matt Ryan throwing a football. I don't believe that.
I'm going to take it, Stephen A. And the reason I'm going to take it is because Matt Ryan is paid to lift this team out of this. And when we look around at the weapons that he has, why do you struggle offensively? It's the same question everybody asking in Minnesota right now with Kirk Cousins. Why are you struggling?
Take it or leave it. Washington should not start Haskins against the Pats.
I take that. Do not start him against the Pats.
Take it.
Take it. There's got to be a trick question.
Wasn't in your plan at all.
Against the Pats? Don't start him against any team.
Plan at all.
Don't start him again until Jay Gruden's gone.
The Pats?
Don't start him again until Jay Gruden's gone.
Are we sure Chicago has the best defense in the league? Because the Pats look vicious.
I say Chicago. Best defense in the league.
Oof. Yeah.
That's a tough defense. Don't start a rookie against that.
Why?
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.